Kendata Jones, the one that got away. Yo, she's so beautiful. So, Kendata Jones. So, I brushed shoulders with her a few times. And she's a very beautiful woman. So I was with Erick Sermon in Miami. He had a show. And at that time we was using DATs. So he was playing his music and his DAT wasn't working. It was messing up. So, I was young at that time. I didn't understand, chill. Things was going on. And the soundboard was over here. So, make a long story short, Keith Murray being Keith Murray at that time, I went over to the side of the soundboard, flipped over the whole soundboard, bang, 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 made a whole discovered everything was going on, disturbance, boom, 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 it was disturbances because every certain performing, you know what I'm saying, it's supposed to be right. And then later on in the night, we got to the house and he was like, yo, Murray tore the whole side of the whole sound, everything up over there. But Kendata, I seen her. I got her phone number. We was gonna kick it. I was like, yeah, Quincy Jones' daughter, I'm about to get in there, yeah. Right now, I would have like 5 kids with her. She's very beautiful. Then I was doing Tommy Hilfiger. I was a model walking the runway. Because Bernard hooked it up. I had aspirations, and I still got aspirations being the fly guy that I am to do modeling. So Tommy, you see me, right? And his brother. So his brother, I walked the runway, but in the back, Kendata was like, oh, you about here to tear shit up? You about to tear shit up because of the Miami thing, you know what I'm saying? So the volatile thing started happening. And Keith Murray is not volatile. I'm very cordial, and I can step in the room and I can deal with whatever I want to deal with. But I had the number, I never called her. And then Tupac got with her. And then I remember her saying, Pac saying to her, like, yo, I'm done with this hardcore thug life. It's just gonna be me and you. And, that's the night Pac died. So it was heartfelt around that time because we was in LA, Def Squad, God Bless the Dead, Tiff was there. And we we was brushing shoulders, but yeah. And if it was, in the cards, me and Kendata would have been in cahoots, but I just didn't follow through. She was the one that got away. But if I would have played my cards right, like I'm a Gemini, Tupac is a Gemini, Biggie's a Gemini, Donald Trump's a Gemini, the Gemini thing. So that would have been one of my girlfriends. I had fixation on her. And I still got a crush on her.
That's what's up. I had no idea that you had a thing for Kendata. But speaking of Tupac, how did you feel when she started dating Tupac?
No, I didn't know she was dating Tupac. I got winds of it, like, damn, I let that go. I think it was before Pac. You know what I'm saying? Like, Eric brought me around. If I'd have played my cards right, the kids would have been the Murray Jones. Aaliyah. Yeah, Aaliyah is another one that got away. Because Erick Sermon, I was always up on this Erick Sermon. So we was in LA. And me and Leah was kind of like close to age. And it was a party. Everybody was around. And we was vibing. I was holding her hand, going through the party with her. Like everywhere, every which way but loose. Inseparable. Trying to get at her. But I didn't know that R. Kelly was rocking the cradle at that time. And Uncle Barry, he was supposed to manage me and things of that nature. But then he got with Aaliyah got with R. Kelly, and then God Bless the Dead, she died in a plane crash. That was so sad. And I went and sat with Uncle Barry a few times, and he was very disgruntled over how Aaliyah died. So I ain't gonna go into that, but and that's another instance like Biggie. The decisions we make and the caregivers, if coulda woulda, but everything's in God's hands and in God's plan. So I'm not gonna go there with that. But Aaliyah, yeah, we had a moment, we shared a moment, and she could have been my girlfriend.